Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to another hard-hitting episode of the Callous Mind Talking Head Sportscast. In today's video, I'm making my Week 5 predictions, so stay tuned. So my 2024 Week 5 predictions are as follows. Thursday, October 3rd, features the Tampa Bay Buccaneers visiting the Atlanta Falcons. This is a classic NFC South matchup. And I'm going to take the Buccaneers here on the road to get this big divisional win for them. Sunday's matchups begin with the New York Jets visiting the Minnesota Vikings. And the Minnesota has a lot of history with Aaron Rodgers. And considering the Jets had like a complete and utter offensive just shit show in week 4, I don't know that I trust them to get it done here against Minnesota. So I'll take the Minnesota Vikings at home to get this win against the visiting Jets. The next game features the Carolina Panthers visiting the Chicago Bears. And this is really a coin toss for me because I feel like Carolina has shown the ability to score here with Andy Dalton as their quarterback. But the Bears are also coming off of a win. And they're at home, so I'm going to take the Bears at home here against the Carolina Panthers. The next game, the Baltimore Ravens visit the Cincinnati Bengals, and I'm telling you, the Bengals could really use this win right here. Considering it's a divisional win there in the AFC North, but Baltimore's coming off of that shellacking of the Buffalo Bills. And I thought clearly the Bills were, a better team than that. But Baltimore really whooped that ass. And so maybe they've gained a little momentum coming in here to challenge the Cincinnati Bengals in this AFC North game. So I'll take the Ravens on the road to get the win at Cincinnati. The next game features the Miami Dolphins visiting the New England Patriots. This is a classic AFC East matchup. And I don't trust the Dolphins to be able to score points without Tua, although I would much prefer to pick them in this game, and I would much prefer to see them win because I've been a closet Miami Dolphins fan for a long time, ever since Dan Marino played there. But this is not Dan Marino's team. This is not a Don Shula coach team, and I don't know what's going on in Miami. I mean, I get that Tua's out, but typically you have a capable backup that can run your offense in case the worst should happen, meaning you lose your starter. Miami doesn't seem to have that, and I'm a little puzzled by that, considering that Tua does have a concussion history. So I think it would have made a lot more sense for them to have a very capable backup, we'll say, just in case Tua suffered a concussion during the regular season. So having said that, I don't trust Miami to score any points, or not enough points here. I don't have a lot of faith in New England either, but I'll take them because they're at home. So I'll take the Patriots at home against the visiting Dolphins. The next game, the Cleveland Browns visit the Washington Commanders. And I gotta say that Jaden Daniels has made a believer out of me. The fact is that Cleveland is coming off that loss to the Raiders. I don't think Deshaun Watson is that great of a quarterback for the Cleveland Browns. He seemed like he was probably a better quarterback when he played for the Texans, but the time off from all the injuries and lawsuits and allegations and all of these things and the guaranteed money, I just really question his sincerity, his sincere desire to play football, and I don't know that he's ever going to be the answer for the Cleveland Browns. And with that in mind, Jane Daniels looks like he is the answer to the Washington Commanders' prayers. I think they've been looking for a starting quarterback ever since Kirk Cousins walked away. So having said that, I'm going to take the Washington Commanders here at home against the visiting Browns. The next game features the Indianapolis Colts visiting the Jacksonville Jaguars. This is an AFC South matchup. And I think I'm actually going to lean towards Jacksonville here to get this win. I know they were close in week 4 against the Texans, and probably by everyone's account should have won that game. However, they didn't. But eventually, it's got to start going right for Jacksonville, doesn't it? And maybe this is just what the doctor ordered. But anyway, listen, if you're Jacksonville and you're going to make the playoffs, you need to at least be able to beat the people inside your division. And this is going to be a good start right here. So I'll take the Jags at home to get this win against their division rival Colts. The next game features the Buffalo Bills visiting the Houston Texans. And I think the Houston Texans are more than capable of winning this game. However, Buffalo is coming off that terrible loss to the Baltimore Ravens where they got their asses whooped. So I would imagine that they are going to be heated and passionate and ready to win this game. So I'll take the Buffalo Bills on the road to get this big win in Houston. Next game features the Las Vegas Raiders traveling to face their division rival Denver Broncos and their rookie quarterback. Now, Denver was able to score 10 points in week 4 and win. I don't know that they'll be that lucky 2 weeks in a row. And I'm really hopeful that the Raiders can go on the road and take care of business against a rookie quarterback. So as always, I will ride or die with the Raiders. And I'll take the Raiders on the road to get this win against Denver. The next game features the Arizona Cardinals visiting the San Francisco 49ers. And I am undoubtedly going to take the 49ers here. I've already said that I'm tired of the Cardinals losing for me when I pick them. And this is a division rival, and the Cardinals would need this win. And listen, I'm going to be less pissed off if I take the Niners here and they lose to the Cardinals than I would be if I pick the Cardinals and they lose. So I'm just going to pick against the Arizona Cardinals. So I'll take the 49ers I'll take the 49ers at home here to get this win against the visiting Arizona Cardinals. The next game, the Green Bay Packers visit the Los Angeles Rams, and the Rams are pretty depleted and pretty banged up, and I think that showed a lot in their game against the Chicago Bears that they lost in week 4. But I will take the Green Bay Packers on the road at the Los Angeles Rams because the Rams are so banged up and diminished currently. The next game features the New York They Might Be Football Giants visiting the Seattle Seahawks and the 12th man. And I believe Seattle will bounce back from their loss in week 4. So I'll take the Seahawks at home to get this win against the New York Giants. The next game, this is classic right here. And as a matter of fact, when I was in the Navy, I lost my hair over this Super Bowl because I had bet on the Pittsburgh Steelers and I believe Neil O'Donnell to win the Super Bowl against the Cowboys there. And they did not. And I think that was, approximately 96? Yeah, I think it was 96. I think that was the first year, I think, that the Super Bowl was in Arizona. But I was in the Navy overseas, and I bet my hair on that game. And I ended up losing, so I had to get a Marine Corps high and tight. Which, it was all right. It's all good. But this is not my father's Dallas Cowboys team, and this is not my father's Pittsburgh Steelers team. But Pittsburgh's coming off of a loss, and the Cowboys are coming off of a close divisional win. But I'll give the nod here to the Pittsburgh Steelers because they are at home. And finally, on Monday Night Football, Monday, October 7th, 2024, features the New Orleans Saints visiting the Kansas City Chiefs. And I will take the Chiefs at home. I mean, it's just that simple, I know that they're suffering. They've experienced some injuries, as do most teams. But I don't know that there's a better team to recover from those injuries or cover for those injuries or just next man up. I don't know if there's a better team that does that than the Kansas City Chiefs. So I will take the Kansas City Chiefs at home against the visiting Saints. And the teams with byes this week are the Detroit Lions, Tennessee Titans, Philadelphia Eagles, and Los Angeles Superchargers. I want to take a moment and shout out all the new subscribers and commenters and Everybody, all you viewers out there, I sincerely appreciate you taking the time and spending it with me. Please don't forget to like, comment, and share. And until I speak with you again next week, please, please, please be good to yourselves and each other, and I'll talk to you later. God bless.